Good morning. My name is Ahmed Khan. Thank you for joining me on this, I'm going to say lovely morning. Let's get some music playing. Today I'm going to be covering how to start again when you've lost focus. Let's turn that down a little bit. Something that I've sort of struggled with. I use that word struggle, which is any time that I'm focusing on something and it takes more effort than previously. I use the word struggle, but I use it in a positive sense. I use it in the sense that I know that I can do better, I can achieve more, and that something's going on. And in this case, it's mostly external. We have COVID restrictions here in Nottingham in the UK, and I'm finding that my normal patterns of behavior, my normal routines have been thrown out. So today what we're going to cover is how to get focus again. So stick with me. I've got a lovely video to share at the end. So let's get the slides on and then I'll turn the music down. Here we go. So starting point with everything, the first thing that you can do is take a deep breath. It's always good to start with a good strong deep breath because it's the starting point of everything. It fills up your lungs, refreshes the energy. I've put a slide up here on how to win the day. It's from the Miracle Morning. It's on the recommended reading list. The Miracle Morning is by Hal Elrod. I'll just get it onto full screen so that you can actually see it better. Hal Elrod recommends 6 activities that you do on a daily basis that will really help you get focus, and he's got the acronym of SAVERS. And I'll read each one out. S stands for silence, so that's meditation, prayer, breathing, whatever it is for you. The idea is to quieten that mind, quieten your mind. That's basically what I've just instructed at the beginning of taking a deep breath. Even a single breath can really help release some locked pent-up energy. Affirmations, encouraging words to tell yourself to achieve your goals. The way that I use affirmations is I use motivational audio that has statements, and I allow that to resonate with me. And I've got another lovely one to share at the end. It's a very short one, about 3 minutes, that fits in with the topic of today. Visualization, imagining yourself doing each step. The benefit of visualization is that as you start to achieve small wins, you can use your past successes as a way of keeping up momentum. So one of the ways to really visualize is think about something that you've done or you've achieved, a struggle that you've overcome, a challenge that you've overcome, and utilize that to release positive energy. Exercise, it doesn't have to be powerlifting or long distance running, just some exercise to get you moving. I've been going for a walk in the morning. I'm staying away from the gyms at the moment. They're mostly going to be closed on Thursday, so I've replaced that with a morning walk at a local park, and it actually gives me time to do the silence and the visualization as well. Reading, fill your brain with positive thoughts and ideas to improve yourself. I'm going to expand on that. We're in a society and a situation now where we have technology, where we have podcasts, ebooks, audiobooks. So I think reading covers anything that opens yourself up to new learning that's positive for you. So reading is great. I like physical books, but you can also use audiobooks. And the final thing, scribing. He's used that word because it fits in with the acronym, which is basically writing or journaling as a way to process your thoughts. Some of the questions I use in my journal: what's on my mind? And I literally brain dump. Brain dump is the term I use for just whatever comes into my mind, I just write it down. So lovely acronyms there. For those that have been in the group for quite a while, you'll have been aware of it, but it's always good to have a reminder again of the basics that we can start doing. Why do we do the basics? Why do we keep going back to the simple things? It's because whatever the size of the goal that you're working on, no matter how big it is, it all requires small steps, and it's only the small steps that we really have control over. And I'm a strong advocate of celebrating small wins. This is 2 for 2 for me in the morning broadcast. I'm going back to what I know works. I've had some challenge with sleep patterns and wake up patterns, and I'm still out of routine, but I find even just doing this broadcast is beneficial. I'll celebrate this just by the fact that I've done it. This is from the Slight Edge. It's a lovely graph here that demonstrates the difference between actions that you take in the moment today and actions that you don't. So let's have a look at this. Easy to do, simple disciplines made consistently over time. Avoid that chocolate cookie, avoid that slice of cake. Go for a walk. Think positive things. Do your savers. Over time, what will happen? These will compound into results and a better life. If you neglect them and you think it's not important, then what will happen is your weight will go up, just like it has for me. But I've been consciously aware of the decisions I'm making, and that's the difference. And now I'm consciously choosing different things that I'm doing. But this is just another reminder that small things do have an impact over time. Question for you: what's the one small thing you can do today? I've mentioned I've got a video to share with you. Let me just go back onto get me on camera. Thank you for joining. Good reminder of small actions. Put a comment in Facebook, like the video, share the video. Yesterday, thank you for all those who commented on yesterday's video. Let's have a look, see if I can pull them up quickly. I'll give it a shot if I can quickly within a few seconds. I think Louise, Tamsin. Let's have a look on yesterday's video. Or it might actually, you know what, it might trigger the audio, so I'll leave that for today. But I will give a shout out to everyone who's posting a comment and like it. Thank you all for checking in. It really does give me some encouragement, and on the WhatsApp groups as well. Let's get the video lined up. Really lovely audio here, and I hope you really take on board this message just like I'm going to take it on board as well. Hope you all have a great day. We're waiting for the results of the US election, and we're in lockdown tomorrow. But I'm going to focus on my small wins. So let's get this video started.
Let's talk about change. Let's talk about getting that thing you want. Let's talk about being something better, being something more. Because there's a lot of philosophy, there's a lot of theories, there's a lot of BS around changing yourself, around changing your conditions. You know what? I'm gonna simplify it for you. There's one thing that's gonna get you from where you are to where you wanna be, and it's a step. And it's not a monumental step, it's a little step. It's a little step. It's a decision to do the little thing that you're scared to do. And you know what it is, because you've been putting it off. We all have it, right? We're all afraid of something. We're all discouraged by something. And it's a chain around your ankle. But every time you face that wall, think for a second. Think 20, make yourself think 30, 40 years from now, sitting on your front porch, reflecting on your life. There's no way in God's name you'll think back and you'll be upset that you tried and failed. All you will think about is what you could have been. All you'll talk about is what you could have had. Don't let that be you. Take that step, a small step in the right direction, where you need to be, where you have to be, and you know it. And it bothers you because you haven't done it yet. Free yourself of that. I'm telling you right now, the reward is always worth it. Always. The benefit, the prize is always worth the cost. Just convince yourself that. Right? Again, think 30 years from now. Think about what's important. And I promise you, it's not what your friends say or what people think or what anyone's talking about. It's not potential to fall down. It's what you make with what you have. So do it. Make the decision. Look in the mirror. Do what you have to do, but take that step. Let yourself fall. Let yourself be more than you are now. You'll appreciate it. You'll be thankful you did it. The demons, the things that hold you back, they become nothing. You have to face them. Take that step. Do that little thing that's preventing you from being what you need to be. Talk soon.